sometimes TV shows have these scenes in their show where it's like it hit a little bit too close to home for some people. Or sometimes they go through real life situations, whether you went through them or you know somebody, or it's a scenario that you could see somebody in our world actually go through. Not every TV show can pull that off, but today we're going to look at some shows where they got real about a situation. Not real as in like, oh my God, that's the worst thing ever. But just real enough to where it's like, whoa, you could actually see somebody in our world go through that. So again, make sure you like and sub up. We're going to take a look at these. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Make sure you check out my other stuff too. And we going to get started with this, man. Because some of these people, they went through some stuff, man. And we going to see how bad these scenarios really are for real. First, we got Jimmy from Static Shock. And oh my God, if y'all have not seen this, this might have been the most craziest, influential. First off, let me start off by saying this. I got to do this every time. Every time I talk about these old shows, I was born in '01. This show probably came out like '03, '04. I'm not So before, people going to think I was watching this with bright eyes in '04. No, I was barely conscious. But I did watch this about 2 years ago, fully through on like HBO Max, I believe. But anyway, it was about this dude named Jimmy, right? He was getting bullied. And bullying is a serious thing. I ain't never seen bullying or get been bullied before in person, ever. But it is a real thing that happens in America. And bro, Jimmy bought a pew pew to school. That was crazy, bro. Like, this episode really taught people about bullying. And the reason it gets real is because, like, Static is, like, telling the story about it. But in the end, they really got a message for everybody. And this is, like, probably the realest it's going to get in, like, a TV show, cartoon, whatever you're going to call it. Because, bro, how many times do you hear stories about this on the news about somebody coming to school and do what they need to do? It all starts with bullying. I don't condone bullying at all, obviously, but it all starts with bullying. And this episode really showed, like, hey, if you bully, they even had a message at the end like, oh, this many people get hit by pew pews every year and this and that. But the main story and the plot point is like, if you bully somebody, something like that could happen. So that's what the realness comes in, because it's like, bro, a TV show back in the day did a whole episode like that based off real, and this was '03. I'm pretty sure pew pews at school and stuff was like really common, but like I feel like you hear about it a lot more now. So for this to come out in '03, '04, man, that's crazy. Again, don't bully people, y'all. I'm telling y'all, do not bully people. Something like this could actually happen. That's how a lot of these people go through it. They get bullied, man. Cause man, this was crazy. Next we got Sadakai. Mordecai. Man, it's Mordecai, if y'all know, bro, he was the biggest SIMP, bro. It's crazy. I ain't never seen such a character be this SIMP to my life, bro. But it's gonna be funny to see how Sadakai comes back in the what is it, Lost Tales of the Tape, Tales of the Tape series that's coming back. That's gonna be that. I feel like that's gonna be goated. But anyway, that's not about this. It's about the real life situation in this, bro. I know, not me though. Y'all be cool, but a lot of y'all probably know people that have been this obsessed with a girl. Like they think that's the love of their life. They gotta get with them. They gotta do this, and they're gonna do crazy things like Mordecai. There's somebody right now that's watching this, or probably will watch this, that knows somebody or can imagine somebody. I can't think of a name right now that's a SIMP right now. But somebody that will literally drive. Y'all gotta understand, in this episode, he drove 20 hours to deliver a sweater just to see this girl that couldn't be with him because she was going to college. Like, that's insane. He's doing the reverse role. Usually when your girl go to college, you're supposed to not be with her. But he's want to be with her more than she went to college. You see the mentality. Anyways, a lot of people in real life that there's people that would do way worse than what Mordecai did. That's the sad part. People do way worse things than what Mordecai done as Sadakai. And it's crazy. Like, that's a real life situation. I don't know nobody. I don't think I know nobody that would do something like this, but I know some of y'all do. And that's why Sadakai, Mordecai, whatever y'all want to call him, gotta make the list. Let me know if y'all agree with this. Do y'all think somebody would drive? Do y'all know somebody or think somebody that would drive 20 plus hours to see a girl that they kind of broke up with just to deliver a sweater? That just sounds crazy to say out loud. Sadakai, I hope you get better in Tales of the Tape, but I don't know because it's based off the past. I don't know. All right, so this one's kind of dark. Like that's not funny. Like this one. So this episode's pretty. I forgot what it's called, like Blues Tom or Blues Cat or something. Basically, Tom has to find this girl. He's on the not find, but he found this girl. This girl popped up. Whatever the case is, they don't talk, which is kind of like not hard to keep up because they use their visuals. But anyway, Tom finds this girl. He loves this girl. Da da da. Then another cat comes in and steals that girl from him. So it's like, oh man. So then he starts like getting into a deep depression. You saw how he just played with him and turned him into a donkey? That's kind of crazy. But then he turns like it's basically saying like he's more Sadakai, but like not really. The dark twist and dark turns comes where he like literally wants to take himself out. Like there's some people that go through this for real. Like they get a girl, they either get cheated on or dumped in a bad way and they really loved her. And there's some people in real life that wanna, you know, and I'm here to be serious. Like you don't need to do that. If you're watching this and you're just broke up with your girl or something, or know somebody like that, check up on them because like they probably going through the same situation that Tom went through, and even Jerry. Jerry had his girl taken, and they were about to. They just sat on the train waiting to get hit, which is kind of insane. Cause Tom and Jerry, what was this like the 50s when this came out? Tom and Jerry been out since Black and White guys. But anyways, like that's dark. Like there's some people that are watching this and that knows people that are like if they lost a girl right now, you probably wouldn't see them again. That's not even meant to be a joke. Like for real, check up on people that's like going through stuff with their girl. Cause I'm telling you, I don't know how y'all do it, but maybe y'all found somebody that y'all really love and it just something happened and y'all just had to crash out to that way. But I can't see that happen. I don't know, man. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all think? Do y'all not think? Do y'all know somebody that went through this, or y'all can? I don't want to say y'all can feel that, but I don't know. We're going to the next one. Next, we got Nicole and her parents from Amazing with a Gumball. Now, this one, it's probably not as serious as the other ones, but there's probably a lot of people watching this that are younger. I'm not Unc. That probably when they get older or probably going through this with their parents. Now, basically, this episode was about Nicole not seeing her parents, for a while, and them coming back and going, basically reliving that past of like your parents want you to become what they wanted, what they never became, pretty much. And like a lot of actually, scratch that. A lot of people are going through that right now. You guys are probably in high school, about to finish high school, probably middle school, whatever. And like a lot of the things y'all do and want to be in life, you really don't know what you want to be, but your parents are like telling you what you're gonna be. You know what I mean? Like it's like you don't have your own path. Or some of y'all might be graduating high school and like you're forced to go to college because that's the only way and option that your family have gave you, or whatever. It's really not your choice. And basically, Nicole is going through those demons now. Like her parents wanted her to mold her into something she didn't want to be, pretty much, if that makes sense. And basically, they try to rekindle their fire and all that. Like I said, it ain't as real as Tom sitting on a train, but it's probably the least realist out of all of them. But that is a pretty real topic. A lot of, like I said, a lot of people right now probably watching this, whether you're younger or a little bit older, are probably going through that right now, where your parents were like making you do stuff, and now that's how that. Realistically, that's why a lot of people in college start wilding out, because they seem so secluded when they're with their parents and all that. But now they get to go to college, and that's a whole different thing. I'm over here talking about college, and this is freaking TV shows. But yeah, I start rambling. But yeah, pretty much. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Do y'all think this is a real like thing that people go through? It gotta be, right? I'm not self projecting because I got a choice, but it's like, don't people go through this? I swear people go through this. This got to be a real topic, man. Don't let your parents force you to do something you don't want to do, man. I guess that's the main thing. And that's all I got for y'all today, man, when it comes to these serious situations, real life situations that characters go through, that we also go through in our world. I'm not going to lie to y'all. The darkest one, no race, the darkest one is Tom, bro. Like, he was really about to take himself out because of a girl. Like, he was, and Jerry, too, for that matter. They were about to, they sat on the train track and waited to get, because they lost their girl. Do not be a Tom. Do not be a Sadakai. Actually, besides Nicole, the other ones were pretty, like, crazy. You know what I mean? I say the worst one was obviously Tom. Obviously, bro. Him and Jerry was literally about to take themselves out. But anyway, if you made it this far, make sure you like and sub up. I appreciate everybody that's subbing up and new around here, man. Maybe when I get to 4K, I might start back going live again. I always say that towards the end of the video because if you made it this far, I'm not gonna say you're a real one, but you're a real one to me for making it this far. So like again, appreciate everybody. Make sure you share up, like, and sub up, man. And I'm yapping. So I'll catch y'all next time. Bye.